Hey everybody, and welcome to Scorpio Sun Tarot. This is Scott, and I am coming to you early this morning, and not sure where you are or what time of day it is, but I appreciate you coming to this culling that I'm doing. Really exciting. It's going to be a three-part. This will be the first one. This will be the oracles. The next two will be the tarot. If you were new here, hi, and thank you so much for stopping by. If you do resonate with my content, I really hope you'll subscribe and hit that like button and also the bell because that way it'll notify you when I am coming on. I do a lot of lives and also videos as well. So it'll notify you to my content and when it's coming out, and also it's completely free. So the subscribe button, all that's free. It just helps my channel grow so I can continue to do this to help other people, to help you, and so I would greatly appreciate that. So that's all I'm asking for you. Just hit that for me. And so what this is I am doing a culling of several decks. Now, the returning people who have been here with me and have gone through the process, or are my friends in chat, etc. So thankful that you're here, and I love you guys. What I'm doing is I am culling some more decks. I'm just making room for some new ones, and yeah, I mean, that's basically it. But I did do a culling and a kind of auction type thing where I gave away some decks and in exchange for donations. These will be at a set price, but it's for the same cause. I'm getting a new emotional support animal. I'm getting a little bitty kitten, and I am getting that next Wednesday. So if you were wondering, there's been some ups and downs. I'm getting the kitty. Yay. So the kitty is coming on Wednesday of next week. So I did get enough to put down a deposit. I still do need, money for kitty stuff. That can be expensive, getting them spayed or neutered, etc. And also, I did miss some time from work because of my mother's passing, and they recently let me go because of the time um, that I missed, which, it's unfortunate, but it was time for me to move on. So now I can concentrate on this for a while. So if you could help me out also by, purchasing a deck, that would be wonderful. I appreciate and love all the artists and the ones who gifted me these decks. If they were gifted, I think I have one that was gifted, maybe two out of the whole three videos. The prices are below. They're in order of each deck that I go through. And my email is also down below. This is on a first come, first served basis, so make sure you email me quickly. I will collect the payment by PayPal, and I'll send you that link. I'll also put it in the description below, so if you want to make a donation to help me out, I would love that as well, but of course not required. And then I'm sending the decks out right after I give the PayPal, and I will send you back a tracking number. This does include shipping for the US only. Okay, so shipping is a lot different and more in Canada. So just make sure that if you're in other countries, I should say, and Canada, that you're checking with me first, and I will have to check and see what's going on with the shipping and handling charges over there because it can be much more expensive to see if you want to do that. All right, so even if you're just here supporting me, watching, I appreciate so much. And even if you're not purchasing anything, this is a mix of mass market and indie decks, especially mass market, but they're in no particular order. I'll let you know if there is one in the Etsy category. If I don't say that they're an Etsy deck, they're an Amazon deck. So you can go and compare prices. My prices are a lot lower. Okay, and my cards are in pristine, perfect condition, or the way that they came, when the decks arrived, which all of them are in good condition. But there's like one or two in good condition, and the rest are perfect condition. Okay, and I will let you know those as well. All right, so yeah, so this is going to be the Oracle deck one, and just to let you know, also I do put a little my initials and a date that I received the deck on the box. That will just be whited out, and then most of the time it's on white anyway, so you can't even hardly see it. There's just a little dribble of white out on the top left-hand corner of the book. So hopefully that won't make a difference. You can just put your name there. All right, so last thing, I do change my let's start over. I do reserve the right to change my mind at any time. So I've done one video before and I had to scratch it because I took a few decks out. I was like, no, I can't do this. So if I change my mind, then that's it. But what I will do is I'll keep a tally of the ones that are still available down in the description below, so that you can just keep on coming back and checking. Okay, so it's not waste any more time. What I want to do, and not that it was wasting time because that was important information, but what I want to do is just start with the oracles, and then we will just move over to the second and third videos for you after that with the tarot. Okay, here we go. All right, so the first one is probably going to be a surprise to a lot of people. It is the Starseed Oracle by Rebecca Campbell and Danielle Knoll. Now, I know this is a very popular deck. You're probably like, why are you calling this? The reason I am selling this is it just does not call to me. And also, I'll show you some pictures while I'm talking here. It it's a little over my head. I'm not into star seeds or anything. I know I am a star seed, but it's going to take a lot of reading. I'm a new reader, and so this is going to take a lot of, just figuring out things before I use these cards. But it is very easy to read the book and to understand what these mean, and some of them are very clear, like fall into my arms. They are just absolutely beautiful. But I have another one of hers, work your light. So yeah, so I just need one of them. So this is the one I chose to sell. I know many of you will probably want this deck. It is absolutely gorgeous. So yeah, this is the Starseed Oracle by Rebecca Campbell and Daniel Knoll. And one cute little feature with this box here that I wanted to show you that comes with this Oracle is what you can do. You just take the lid off, right? And you turn the lid upside down. And then you can do spreads this way. And I think you can do as many as 5. It shows you in the book. I know how to do 3. So I'll show you how to do that. You would stick one here, and one in the middle. Wouldn't that be awesome for pictures? Yeah, that's cool. I've never seen a box like that before. But I know it can do up to 5 if you build it like Jenga or something. So there you go. All right, so that is the Starseed Oracle. All right, so the next one I have is one that I did modify a little bit. This is the Divination of the Ancients by Barbara Michael John Free and Flavia Kate Peters. All right, so this one you'll see is very different, but it'll work perfect if you have some decks, tarot decks about witchcraft, like a green witch or an everyday witch, anything like that. These will work perfect with that. And the book is awesome as well. It comes in a 2-piece box. Yeah, all these are in boxes unless I, tell you they're not. So this one comes with a 2-piece box and a awesome book that you can learn about all these things. Now, the only thing that is different about these cards is that I did trim them. They were very large, so I did trim them. They're still very big. I will compare them with the Rider Waite for you. So they're still bigger than the Rider Waite, okay? Let's see that there. There we go. All right, so let me go ahead and show these to you. And again, edged in purple. All right. So here's a few of those. These are really, really pretty cards. They really are. Unfortunately, just never called to me. But I have one of their other decks as well. So again, I kind of resonate more with that one. Look at this geomancy. I love that patience. I love the hourglasses. Isn't that cool? Got runes in here. All kinds of different things about divination and how you can use those in your everyday practice. All right. So that is the Divination of the Ancients. All right, and the next one up is going to be the Mythic Oracle. Now, this one is one of my favorites. Again, just it does not call to me, so I decided to go ahead and let this one go to a better home where it can be used more often. So the Mythic Oracle is by Carissa Mulatto and Raven Fallon, back when she was going by Michelle Lee Fallon. It does have a two-piece box as well as a nice guidebook. I'll show you some of these maybe Greek historical figures or mythological. Definitely not historical. Scratch that. Yeah, let's go with mythological, because I'm pretty sure that Atlas is not a man. But you never know, right? You never freaking know. Rhea. There's some new ones in here that I don't know very well, but then there's the just the standard ones. I love Hebe. She's like, I'm gonna cause trouble. So here's Poseidon. Right? Achilles. Dionysus. Cronus. Hecate. I love Hecate. Athena. This is probably my favorite card in the whole one, because he's just glowing. It's Helios. And of course we have Zeus. So this is the Mythic Oracle. Okay, so let me know if you have any questions about that. And we will just move right along. The next one is going to be the True Love reading cards. All right, so this one I got from a friend, and I hated putting this on here because I may want to use it, but I'm just not in the place where I want to be in a relationship. That's it. And so because of that, these cards just don't resonate with me right now. But anyone who's looking for true love, who is in a relationship or not, these could be wonderful. I almost kept them, but I decided to go ahead and pass them on at this time. And if I want them back, I'll buy them back on Amazon. So, like I said, if I haven't mentioned that they're from a different place where you can pick them up, you can pick these up at Amazon. Look at that. I love this. The Rainbow Reviver. That's fantastic. Love the art in this one. It's very pretty. Resolving conflict. How many relationships do you know that need that? And then it does come with a book as well that goes into details on these things here, on the keywords. Gives you some information to think of throughout the day. You can like put them up on your computer and let them rest there. I don't know if I do that at work or not, but that's up to you. But looking for love, and yeah, I don't think there's a card like that. There are beautiful ones. Emotional freedom, the unicorn with the rainbow wings. Oh, that is so pretty. All right, I'm tempted to leave that one out, but it will stay in the to go pile. All right, so the next one that we have is going to be the Rainbow Warrior. Now, for these, I'm going to just make a disclosure. These are the backs. They're absolutely beautiful. Okay, but when I saw these, I was a brand new reader, and I mean, I'd only been reading for a few days when I got these, and I guess I thought the keywords were going to be on them, and they're not, or they were not. What I did is I went ahead and wrote the keywords on with special pens, so I will let you see that. So normally you would just get something like this. This would be the card, and you would only see this part and then a number. So I went ahead and wrote early summer, or whichever one it is. This is music, so you can tell what the picture is. So if you don't like writing, on your cards, I understand completely, and this just would not be the deck for you. But if you don't mind, and if it makes sense, these are great for your intuition, matrix. It has all the chakras in them, like the heart chakra. It also, I believe, has it has the 4 elements, so fire, earth, air, and water. It's a crown chakra. I love this one. This is winter. So the seasons as well. We saw the early summer before. Radiance. And the nice one, Father Sky. So if you don't mind a little bit of some extra work on here, that I was happy to give it. Then I think these cards would be awesome for you if you like to look at your, through your intuition. And as you can see, I put them in a very far off place, so if you want to even trim these, you can, and then just go with the regular, how they came originally without the keywords. This one is Shadow. Look at that. It's fantastic. Water. Sacral chakra. Alright, and there's a bunch more in there. Alright, so that is the Rainbow Warrior activation deck. Okay, so let's go ahead and move right along. The next one I have is going to be the Reincarnation reading cards. Yes, you heard that right. I have Reincarnation cards. And I love these, but I feel like they have served their purpose. They are... they did help me to discover one of my past lives, and this comes with a mega book. I mean, it's hardbound, it's gorgeous, and just let me show you real quick here. This is the book. I don't even know if I can get it all on camera. It's so freaking huge. It's got a hardbound. It's like a textbook, right? But it's got all kinds of information on reincarnation. And these cards are specific, very specific. You have cards, like I'll show you a few, and they're different backs. So the blue backs are basically the place where you were present at this, at this time, or whenever, you were in this particular past life. The white cards, show you the white ones, are what you did for a living. So agriculture. The green are, it looks like the green, let me see. Okay, so the green is where you were located in your country. So fields, or if you were located on a mountain like I am right now. And here's some more blue cards telling you where you came from in that past life. And it shows you how to draw them and all that. Occupation. And then the red cards They show you what you struggled with and also what you are to conquer in this life. So I love that. So this one would be stability and instability. Okay, so stability is what you were trying to learn, but it looks like you didn't learn it in a past life. So instability is what you need to conquer in this lifetime. So I really like that. I think it's cool. Here's one more with that, with the red backgrounds there. Freedom and servitude, right? So you were doing servitude, now you need to find freedom. These are really awesome cards. Here's the builder. I'll show you the other color. There's one other color to these, and it's the purple cards. The purple cards can be a little bit triggering, so I'll just warn you right now. If you want to fast forward, whatever you need to do. Put me on double speed, triple speed. You know, if you want me to slow down, you can always pause the video, right, and see the cards. The purple cards are how you died. Okay, so these hold no punches, guys. It is what it is, and yeah, they get very graphic a little bit here, but it's interesting because you can be like, oh, that's why, right? That's why I have a fear of fire. That's why I have a fear of falling. Yeah, it's really interesting if you look at it that way. So yeah, I'll show one more here. Ooh, disease. Alright, so just show you a couple more here. Oh, there's something you're trying. That's actually, I think, a purple card. So let me see. No, it's a. Let's see. No, it's a red card. Okay, so it's something you needed to work on. So you need to work on fear. Fear got you in the last lifetime. You lived in a town. You were indigenous tribal. Or you were a mother. So there you go. Those are the reincarnation cards. And it's also called, it's like Reincarnation Cards Awakening Far Memory. Okay, so just wanted to mention that. All right, so let's go ahead and move forward. And the next one I'm going to do, got a few shadow decks here in a row. So that one, and then the next one I want to do is going to be Shadow Work. Okay, so this is the Shadow Work Oracle. It just came like this. There's no book. I don't think there really needs to be. And then it was just in a net bag. I'm going to throw in my own velvet bags that I just purchased. So these are brand new. So this will come with it as well. All right, so let me go ahead and show you these. They have like keywords, one on each side, to help you do shadow work and what you need to work on. So like running or confrontation, solitude, cave. I won't read these all to you. And that's a big one. Facade, trust issues. This is a deep deck. Banish or ghost. Like that one. Look at the vault. Secrets. Vulnerable and triggered. The ice is breaking there. Look at the cat's eye. It's beautiful. Judgment. Someone playing mind games, or is it an illusion? Choices, anxiety. So yeah, this is a very deep and kind of dark deck, but it is really neat. If you want to use this with someone who wants to go through shadow work. I've only been reading for about a year, and I've had several people come to me and say, I want to know how to do some shadow work. I have some other decks that call to me more that do shadow work, but this one is absolutely right at the top too. It just doesn't call to me. So that is the Shadow Work Oracle. The next one is the last shadow deck I believe I have in here. And let me just find that real quick. Oh, it's right beside me. Alright. And this is the Black Mirror Oracle. Alright, so I'll show it to you like this with the book. This book is chock full of information. It didn't even come in a bag, guys. This is off Etsy, and I apologize because I didn't let you know the last one was off of Etsy too. So these two are off of Etsy. Everything else is, just making sure. Yeah, everything else is Amazon. Okay, and I did check the prices on Amazon, you know, before I even did these videos. So here's the Black Mirror Oracle, and you will get the net bag because I don't have a, you know, any nicer bags that are this large. The cards are humongous. Humongous. Okay, and this is really great for shadow work. And so much information in the book. It's just a lot. And the colors on this are just fantastic. So I think there's more in the book because the cards don't say a whole lot. Like there's Isis, Mercury, and Brilliance. And so it gives you a lot to study in the book if you want to do shadow work through this one as well. Sol and Luna, so you have the night and the day, sun and the moon. Uranus. And then you get the 4 elements in this one as well. So primal water, planets, here's Circe. These I have to watch to make sure I get the whole thing in the picture. They're so big. Here's another picture of Helios. It's a different artist, so of course. Still think it's gorgeous. Baba Yaga. There's Odin the wizard. And there we go. So that is the Black Mirror. And it is a Etsy deck. And if you see my price on there, you may think, oh, that's high. It's not compared to what I paid for it. I paid a lot more. So it has definitely been discounted for you. And these do have a little bit, I've never used this deck even, maybe once. And they have a little bit of chipping on the sides just to be, you know, transparent with you. But it doesn't affect, as you can see, the cards and how they look on this side. So just making sure you're aware, it's very, very minor. It just came from storage and not having a, you know, a bigger box to keep them in. Let me make sure I put these in a place they're not going to slide off. Okay. So the next one I have is going to be in this little red velvet bag, and the red velvet bag will come with it. These are the Am Affimations. So these are really awesome as well. That will come with it. This is the red bag. It came with a nappy little bag, but I threw it away because it was just nappy. And yeah, so let's go ahead and see these. So it is just what like it sounds. It does not come with a book. It is Etsy as well. So this is the third one from Etsy. All right. And it just gives you pictures, and then it also will give you the saying, and I think that's really all you need. You can put these up. I am divinely guided. I am comfortable with my sexuality. So these go deep. It is safe for me to speak up for myself. Look at that. They're just gorgeous. I also did re-round these on the edges because they were actually dangerously sharp. You know, sharp edges would come with regular cards sometimes. So I did round them out. So that is the modification of this deck. That's the only one. They have never been used, only looked through a few times. I am trusting of the journey. Here's a big one. I am willing to let go. choose love over fear. It's fantastic. Um, Mantras to like kind of keep you through the day. I don't know if mantra is the right word for these, but just really cool sayings. Okay, so that is the I Am Affirmations that come with the red velvet bag. And we have one more. So I actually purchased 2 dragon decks at the same time last year. And I decided that I only needed one as an oracle. I have one as a tarot, and I want to keep one as an oracle. They're both fantastic, and this one like was really a hard decision. This is the Dragon Wisdom. Okay, now there are a couple of modifications. You've got the edging here. So this did not come with the deck. I edged it myself in this royal blue, trying to match the back here. Now I will say that there is just some barely slight, I don't know if you can see it, overtones of the blue that came through. So if you don't want that, then of course that's cool. But see how there's just a little bit? I just wanted to disclose that. So there's a little bit there. Besides that, they have not been modified. They may have been trimmed just a little bit because they're already huge. Like, I have a huge hand. I have huge hands. I'm 6'4". So as you can see, it covers my whole hands. And this is just, you know, after it was trimmed. I believe it was trimmed. So let me show you a few of these. These are really cool. They have keywords. Like you can see, peace. And then they have the different chalices. So they have the earth chalice, and the rest are the dragons, except for one, I think, and the chalices. Loss, you got the dragon and the unicorn. Independence, wisdom, and there's one of a guy, but I believe he turns into a dragon. I think he's back here somewhere. There he is, if I can get to him. There he is. But the rest are dragons and chalices. So there's only 5 cards that are not distinctly dragons. Rose. That's so cool. Scars. Oh, here's the hourglass keeps coming up for us, guys. There's silence. Love this one. We got a rainbow dragon. Destiny. Universe. Alright, so that's the end of this video, guys. Thank you so much for coming by, and I will see you in the next video with the tarot decks. Love and light. Bye bye.